Truth, what do you mean she's
Oh.
not? Come on, it's running your mouth. What do you mean she's not the New York, man? You know this isn't going to go well, man. You're like 100 against me, man. You're telling me Mary is not the New York?
Yeah, that would be very accurate. Yes, sir.
Okay, so then why is language particular to the old argument? Why is it utilized for Mary? And why do the early church fathers from the very beginning believe Mary is in New York?
Well, I would say when it comes to the church fathers from the very beginning, they could have been wrong if that's what their position was. So, and remember, wait real quick. We both agreed. We both agreed that, maybe we don't agree on the percentage, but only a certain percentage of the original, early church documentation has been translated. So we don't really know.
That makes no difference at all. Because the church, we don't need to have them translated today because the church was in possession of them back then. We don't need to have them translated today. The church was in possession of them. This was being preached from the pulpit back then. Please close the door, baby. We don't need to have them. What are you talking about? The church taught this from the beginning.
Right, but is it possible that there is church documents, like early church documents, that would say the opposite of what we're talking about? Is it a possibility?
So that I'm glad that you asked that, and you sound like you're asking it in good faith. So yes. We've got tons of documents available where they identify Mary as the New Ark. Now, it isn't a matter of denying Mary as being the New Ark. It is a matter of many early fathers identifying Christ as the New Ark, but also Mary. Mary as well, because Christ received his flesh from his mother Mary. So it's not a matter of it not being Mary or any father saying it's not Mary. You don't ever have that. You don't ever have a father coming out and denying she's a New Ark. Rather, at best, for the Protestant case, would be them identifying the New Ark as Christ. But then in another vein, St. Cyril of Alexandria does that. He then also identifies it as Mary because they share the same human flesh. He got his human nature from Mother Mary. So this is important because I think that we can lay out a very robust case of Mary as a New Ark from the Bible. I think it is rock solid. I don't even need the early fathers. But then when I look in early church history, I can look as early as the 100s, Truth. And I can go throughout history all the way to the medieval era, which I have done. And Mary as New Ark is consistent all throughout history. I think that is a very strong testimony to this belief.